is Movietone. Leslie Mitchell reporting. The King's visit to British and Allied forces in Italy is a story packed with interest, from the inspection of ships in harbour at Naples right up to his visit to the front line in the north. The story begins at Naples when, with Admiral Cunningham in attendance, he went from ship to ship, inspecting their companies and talking with many of the officers and ratings, British and American. Also, at the beginning of his tour was a visit to General Alexander's headquarters, where he was, of course, received by the Commander-in-Chief. General Sir Harold Alexander, under whose brilliant leadership the Allies have driven the Hun from one defensive line to another, and now perhaps to their last. The King's engagements on his tour were numerous and unusually varied. General Sir Oliver Leese, General Montgomery's successor in command of the 8th Army, was knighted. So was General Harding, Chief of the General Staff. And the King presented 2 VCs for outstanding acts of valour in the Battle of Italy to Captain Wakeford and to Fusilier Jefferson. The King's visit to Italy undoubtedly helps to underline the great debt owed by all of us at home to our men out there. To all the men who throughout the campaign have been engaged in some of the grimmest fighting of the whole war. At one point there was a review of Polish troops who have been fighting so gallantly beside their British, American and French comrades. We all know the part they played in victory at Cassino and Ancona. This was close to the battle line, but later His Majesty went right up to the front. There he visited the General's headquarters, and with Sir Oliver he looked out across the valley to the mountains marking the Gothic line, a line stretching right across Italy, where the Hun evidently thought he'd stopped the Allied advance before Florence. But even as the King looked across at that line, the battle to break through was well underway.